Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The unique shape of this stadium makes it a spectacular sight. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Hernandez. France can't seem to retain possession. Gnabry. Kimmich plays it forward. Hernandez. Over it comes. And that was asking just too much of him. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Attempts to play it through. Can he? Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
This could spell danger. Hoists it forward. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Now it's Gnabry, looking to break out here. He's away! Gnabry, he's won, has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Gnabry sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's been levered clear. And it's played forward. Rudiger gets it back. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It's come loose. That's the through ball. And they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's not going to make it. Hernandez. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Just brushed off the ball there. And they've been caught out here.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And here's Gnabry. That's good defending, very good defending.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Forward it goes. That has put a stop to that. Battles to win it back. Rudiger. And the first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Just back from your break, there's very little of the resumption of the second half.
Germany need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution.
He's had a shot! He scores! Germany are all square.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning stunt.
Mbappe has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeper.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gnabry. Has he picked him out? Oh, he's in! He's had a goal! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how... Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mbappe, over to the left. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe, and the finish!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
So here comes a substitution. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Gnabry drives it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break on that. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Germany on 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Mbappe. And he's cut it out. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now he's made sure that that won't get... Mbappe! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's gone for it! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's been taken straight back. Now surely! Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets it back. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Goretzka. And it's played forward. Thauvin. Forward it goes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now a chance to break. Oh, good shoots! It's there! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Away from immediate danger. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Goretzka has a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Has a hit! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolute. And That's it. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of Gunadri, with a definite foul there. Rice needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Rice, it's come through.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Hoists it forward. Davis. And they've been caught out here. Whipped in. Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's Kane. Nicely measured pass, cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Cuts it out. Played out to the right. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Could be thinking about a shot here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It has gone through, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Now it's Goretzka. Goretzka drills one in. Gets good distance on it. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Kimmich. "15 minutes till half-time. Stones plays it forward. Kane drives it forward. Davis. Now it's Kane. Davis.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's through. Room for a shot. In comes the corner. It's a throw in. Can he find a finish now? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And here's Kane. Rice. Rashford has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it forward quickly. We've reached half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finish.
It's Kane! It's there!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Goretzka. Looking to break out here. Stones. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thinks he's got rid of that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's sprayed out wide. Just brushed off the ball there. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Gnabry. Kane. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Gnabry.
Rice simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
He's picked him out. Kane. It's a brilliant interception.
England are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Kimmich. And here's Kane, gets away from his opponent. And it's hoisted clear. It's a loose ball. And here's Gnabry. Foden. Decent looking ball. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. And he's cut it out. Davis. Davis goes looking. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. He's found his man. Quick glance at goal. And he's gone for it. He has done it. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
England surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the defence can get it clear. England really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Tar. Davis. Kimmich. Forward it goes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hits one! Davis sends it forward. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Kane. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Has a hit! And he's there to hoof it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So nothing between them after all of that. And you can't really argue with the result. And the manager too unhappy with the outcome. And the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
England can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great Mecha! Germany with the first glimpse at goal. Has he picked him out? And he's gone for it! Defenders on the back foot. Mecha. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. It's a decent ball. Gets the better of his man. Gnabry. Hernandez goes looking. That has put a stop to that. Forward it goes. That's great strength on the ball. Gnabry plays it forward. Mecha. And he's onside. Shoots! And another time! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Germany really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Just brushed off the ball there. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Gnabry. And the weighted pass up to meet it! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. Mecha. Gnabry, who's steaming forward. There's the through ball, and the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That's it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mbappe. Great challenge, time to perfection. Has a hit! That's sprayed out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Breaks on here. In comes the cross. And that's been well dealt with. Hoists it forward. And he's going long. Gnabry. Can he find a finish now? Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, too much weight on that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Germany need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's come loose. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gnabry. A heavy challenge. Mbappe. Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. With a delicate ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's been won straight back. Hoists it forward. Oh, shooting chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Oh, that is asking. He's had a go! Ball's loose, and he's after it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hit long and direct. And it's Gnabry. He's picked him out. Surely a shot. And the finish! Forward it goes. Gnabry gets it back. Just about up to 75 minutes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, what a ball! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear...
Has a pop!
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So that's two now without reply. Goes long. Mbappe! Can he deliver? And the shot! Germany are making a change now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Big chance! That's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Kimmich. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's found its way to him. And it's played forward. Foot in. And time is up. Oh, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Germany could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence. Goes for goal! Decent enough try. To make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Could move up a gear here. He gets past his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Has a hit! This could fall kindly. Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being...
And the shot! And in it goes! France are back on level terms. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. He's there to receive it. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Sané. Thuram midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Room for a shot. Now the cross. Not much. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. So it is a German free kick. It's good distance on it. Kimmich. Sané. Cuts it out. It's a brilliant interception. Diving header! And that has been clocked away. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Sané. And he's cut it out. Kimmich. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's dealt with that well. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Sané. Turns and goes back. Sané. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. That's offside. Yes, it is. Turam Ulien. He's left his man. Here's the towering header. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Just brushed off the ball there. Gets on the end of it. Going through. It's anyone's ball. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's produced a beauty. Has a goal! And he gobbles up the chance. We've reached half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Hoists it forward. That has put a stop to that. Let down by a lack of accuracy, and it's played forward.
Mbappe can't quite comprehend how he managed to do that. How red is his face now?
Forward it goes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, real chance! Sane looking to get on the end of this. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Just the goalkeeper's going for goal! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Smartly deceptive, what quality!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Germany have a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Kimmich. It's a goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. It's come loose.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's broken. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Germany have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Referee's given a throw. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Goretzka. And here's Gnabry. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Germany get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It's come through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's played forward. Gnabry, out to the right. Gnabry. And help's available out wide.
Germany are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's through. Gets away from his opponent. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now he's had a go! He can pounce on that! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And if he did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Takes aim with a cross. Gets good distance on it. Into the... Gets up to head it! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, a breakthrough already. Heave to the back post. Numecha. Gnabry. And the counter is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goretzka. Germany are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Forward it goes. Gnabry. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe. Valverde. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Goretzka plays it forward. Gnabry. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. Looking for a decent ball in. Gnabry. He's pinged one through here. Here comes the corner. 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Germany get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That intervention was very necessary. Gets it back. Mbappe. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
We hit half-time. What did we learn from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Germany ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gnabry displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's left his man. Going for goal! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And here's Gnabry. Valverde. Defending was strong and firm. Alaba. Germany, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he's in! Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba battles to win it back. And it's played forward. And he's onside. A chance to play it in. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Rudiger.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alaba. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sticks in a foot to win it back. get himself offside. Mbappe plays it back. Timely intervention.
Madrid are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Alaba. Germany have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Vinicius Junior chooses to go back. Vinicius Junior, and he's cut it out.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim?
Germany won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. And Atlas goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Plays it out to the wing. Striding forward, facing goal. Massive leap! Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! And the counter is on. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Shoots! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Sticks it away! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Mbappe!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Hoists it forward. Long ball, but not especially accurate. And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe.
Rudiger just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, that is asking. He's gone for it. And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior, and he's cut it out. Hernandez plays it forward. Looks to thread it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe! Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Valverde has given away a free kick. interception was very necessary. Hoists it forward. Oh, they can break here.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vinicius Junior. Towering header. He's scored. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong...
The first 45 minutes are up. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
There's a long ball. And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. It's on a... Mbappe! And it's played forward. Valverde. Well played, he saw that coming. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. It's a brilliant interception. Valverde, he's played him through, and they've been caught out here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Chance to break. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Hits one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. And the finish! Ball's loose, and he's after it.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. He's had that put on a plate. Ceballos plays it forward. Mbappe. Oh, real danger here. Hits one! Defending of the desperate variety. Back into the middle. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. Thuram Ulian tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe has a shot! And the follow-up. Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again...
And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gets it back. Gets away from his opponents. Danger averted for now. Marquinhos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Marquinhos. Mbappe conceives a free kick for that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Brazil have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Casemiro. Marquinhos. Hoists it forward. Nicely measured. Hits one! Sticks it away!
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Mbappe. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Out of play for a goal kick. Marquinhos. Hernandez with a searching ball, well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe. Cuts it out. Alisson sends that a long way. And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. How about a shot? To get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Going for goal! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Ah, Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
We hit half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
France leading by one in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. Up he gets! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Good ball, it's found its target. Out to the left it goes. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Big chance, corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Marquinhos gets it, and now what? Firmly met. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Vinicius Junior. Quick glance at goal. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
He's had a crack.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Mbappe. He's picked him out. Now can he? Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Has a hit! Forward it goes. Gets the better of his man. Defender's on the back foot. Vinicius Junior. Done very well to intervene. Hernandez battles to win it back. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Get a throw in. That's a terrific surge down the right. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Dashing forward at pace. Mbappe, and the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe...
Shot a goal! Brahim Diaz. Chance to break. Brahim Diaz. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries to get it forward quickly. Could move up a gear here. Forward it goes. Mbappe pings it out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Can he get the shot away? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And the counter is on. Hoists it forward. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. That's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Face to face with the keeper. Goes for goal! Goal! France! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rudiger gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him.
Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Mbappe. Right through the middle. It's and the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries up to meet it! Oh, taken with style! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Good clearance and very necessary.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Hoists it forward. France get it back again. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Now the counter. He spotted the run and played him through. Can he find a finish now? Plays it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The action has already resumed here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Valverde plays it out to the wing. Mbappe. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. On behind for a goal kick. Hernandez. Mbappe. He's in! Oh, real danger! Chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's through and all alone! Mbappe! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. France tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just brushed off the ball there, looking to break out here. Mbappe gets on the end of it.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
France totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a class.
Tries a shot! No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's great strength on the ball. Looks to thread it through. Good ball, it's found its target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pickford deals with it effortlessly.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Rice. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Saka. Goes for the cross, great leap! Still trying to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Keeper has beaten it away. It's a brilliant interception. Hernandez. Forward it goes. And it's Kane. Rashford. And here's Kane. Quick glance at goal. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
There's the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Hoists it forward, and here's Rashford. What an adventurous run from a defender. And through to the goalkeeper. Chance to break. Oh, he's not going to get that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kane has been found. Hits one! That's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Loose ball, who's going to get that?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Pumps it into the area. Back into the middle. He's had a shot!
Rice quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Saka. And here's Rashford. And it's corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Played into the middle. And he fires from distance. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Rashford. And here's Kane. He's in! That intervention was very necessary. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rice. England get it back again. Saka. And here's Kane. Played out to the right. Whipped in. Danger averted for now. Just brushed off the ball there.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Kane gets it out to the wing. Timely intervention. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. No, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets it back. Thuram. Mbappe is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Good take, and he's had a lot. Chance! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Thuram in with the challenge. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well weighted. How about a shot? Shapes to shoot! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Repelled by the keeper. Has a go! Sticks it away! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Rice plays it out to the wing.
England are actually displaying...
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he's cut it out.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a hit! It's broken loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
France need to hold on for a few more moments. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward. Hernandez. Mbappe. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. It's over the line, and it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Foden. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France winners by the odd goal. Really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Mbappe. He's got options in the box if he gets it. Hits one! And it's been given away. Has a goal!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Gets it back, pinged forward. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Goes for the cross. Tries to get it clear. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to dink it in, and he's cut it out. Plays it out to the flank. Forward it goes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because
This has gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Mbappe, big chance!
yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez cuts it out. Chelsea yet to have a shot on target. Hoists it forward, chance to break, and it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Mbappe shoots! Cleared away. Forward it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mbappe has a hit! Goal! France! And France are in front. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. France take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez with a good steal, well played. Well positioned to make that interception. Goes for goal! And in it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, there was to be no other outcome. France have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Chelsea were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thought,
France have a free kick. Looking to pull clear here. France's free kick then. Going for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's missed, but not by that far.
oh, that look of disbelief.
That's a good ball to Mbappe! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure.
Mbappe really showed good...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, going for goal! And it goes! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So is this the start of a comeback? Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Going through. Oh, real danger here. Gets it upfield. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's kept out by a speculative strike. No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Oh, what a ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. But there's going to be another change here. Clears it out of harm's way. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Pedro Neto. It's a great ball. They've won a corner. Just whacks it away. Pedro Neto plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Forward it goes. Mbappe.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Quick glance at goal, and the shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Chelsea are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have ourselves a real game here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And this is the big chance. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance if he can get through. Chance! It's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Sets the throw, that's well read. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And he's onside, goes to finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's played forward. Casemiro. Forward it goes. He's gone for it! got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vinicius Junior, he's left his man. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Has a pop! Goal! Brazil! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such grip.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a promising ball. Danilo hits one! And he nearly went all the way.
Danilo might possibly be accused of a little selfishness, but his endeavour is to be admired.
Needed a better pass there. Rice. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goes for goal! Goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Over to the left, played into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's Casemiro. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Saka hoists it forward. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And that has been cleared. He's gone for it! Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Towering header! Gets good distance on it. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. Pings it out wide. Casemiro. Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Has a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That intervention was very necessary. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Rice.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's played forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. So here comes a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. Deftly done. Has a pop! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he's straight offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. It's got through to him. And the finish! He scores! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Takes it away. Gets up to head it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Gets it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gone back to the keeper. Gabriel. Richarlison. Tries to dink it in.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Looking to win it with time against them. Casemiro.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gets wrestled off the ball. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good idea, just poorly executed. Report shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Mathieu.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And that's that. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch.